What is more important to becoming a Stanley Cup champion? A good power play or a good penalty kill? Today's video is a bit numbers heavy, but I promise you that you'll find the results interesting. Starting off with the power play, when we compare the last 35 Stanley Cup champions to both the playoff team average and the total league average, there isn't a clear pattern, as you can see by the orange line that constantly fluctuates above and below the average line. Only a bit more than half of these cup winners had a power play above the average. Although the penalty kill also fluctuates a bit, you may notice that not only are the cup champs above the average more often, but when they are, they're usually further above the average when compared to the power play. This is where Z-scores come in. As you can see by the above graph, which is the power play graph, there were 3 different Stanley Cup champions with a power play Z-score less than -1.5 when compared to playoff teams, and 3 cup champions with a power play Z-score less than -1 when compared to all teams. On the other hand, when looking at the below graph, which is the penalty kill graph, not a single Z-score, both league-wide and for playoff teams only, ever goes below -1. In other words, teams with terrible power plays have still proven to be capable of winning the cup. Whereas in this sample, no team has ever won the cup having a penalty kill in the bottom 15 percentile of playoff teams, or the bottom 30 percentile of all teams. And just as a quick aside, I've always found the 2003 Devils' contrast between their abysmal power play and their unbreakable penalty kill to be pretty fascinating. Although a more concrete answer would require more complex statistical modeling tools, and I would never try to predict a Stanley Cup champion based on one variable alone, from this mini-analysis, we can see that the penalty kill is more important than the power play when it comes to winning the Stanley Cup.